Hi, everyone. Welcome to Pathways to Health and Wellness video conference on 5 ways to improve digestion. So I'm just going to go through a few simple things that you may or may not have heard of before, but I just want to encourage you to think about these each time you're considering taking in a meal. Okay, so the first one is basically just to take time to eat. Most of us are so busy that we're eating on the run and we don't even sit down to eat our meals. We're inhaling our food either while we're running to our car or running to work or what have you. So oftentimes we're not even focused on digestion. We're actually in fight or flight mode trying to get to work on time. So I just want to make note of how important that is, because our bodies cannot rest and digest our food while we're focused on getting to work on time, or while we're driving in stressful traffic, or what have you. So taking the time to sit down for meals is really, really important. Even if you're not spending a whole lot of time eating, it's important that you at least sit down for that. And don't have your work open while you're doing that either, because work can be stressful, and you're not allowing your body to focus on digestion. So the second tip for improving digestion has to do with taking the time to breathe. It seems kind of strange, but oftentimes when we're stressed out due to being so busy in the lifestyles that we lead, we don't take the time to actually take in deep breaths. We find ourselves very stressed out, and we end up being chest breathers, and our muscles in our neck tighten up when we're breathing. And so oftentimes what that does is, again, like I just mentioned in the previous taking time to eat, the importance of breathing is huge, because it allows your body to change its focus from whatever it is that you are doing to the new most important thing to handle, which is digesting your food. So if you're thinking about stressful things, you're not going to digest properly. If you're running around and not sitting down and taking time to eat, you're not going to digest properly. The next thing, and this is something I'm very much a culprit of at times, which is the tendency for many of us to eat when we're moving so fast in our lives that we tend to eat fast. And eating slowly is going to be another one of those big things that you need to watch out for. You really should take time to chew your food. Spend at least 10 to 15 minutes actually consuming a meal and making sure that every bite that you take is thoroughly chewed before you swallow. A good habit or good thing that you might want to think about doing or incorporating if you're a fast eater like me is making a point of putting down your fork or putting down your food in between bites. That will make you, just by virtue of doing that, take a little bit more time to eat. So the next thing would be to get support for digestion. Many times we don't have all the support that we need in terms of hydrochloric acid to break down the proteins in our stomach, or the pancreatic enzymes that help us to digest fats and other carbohydrates. So if you're finding yourself getting reflux, heartburn, bloating, excessive gas, or burping, you might want to consider getting evaluated by a healthcare professional to find out if you're having problems with creating those digestive enzymes, and you may need support for that. So keep that in mind. As we get older, we tend to decrease in certain enzymes in terms of our production. So it's not abnormal to need some support. And there are definitely some easy things that you can do to help you with that. And one of those things would be, just for an example, is to drink lemon water in the morning. Squeeze a bit of a fresh lemon into some water and have that be the first thing that you take in for your day. An alternative to that would be apple cider vinegar. Some people don't like the taste of that, but you could put a little bit of apple cider vinegar into a glass of water and drink that. And that actually helps the body to stimulate the digestive process for the day. So the other really, really important thing that I just want to end with here is to not drink a lot of fluid with your meals. That's really, really important. What happens when you do that is you're diluting your hydrochloric acid in your stomach when you take in too much fluid while you're eating, and then that digestive fluid is so diluted that the hydrochloric acid isn't able to break down the food properly. So food may sit in your stomach and may actually go through your digestive system and not be digested. So that's not helpful to you. So keep that in mind. If you're going to take some water in, or you want to drink a little bit with a meal, do it before your meal, at least 10 minutes before your meal, and only sip during meals. So anyway, I hope this information was useful to you, and stay tuned for one of our next upcoming videos. Take care and have a wonderful day.